Hi, this is John Weir, your hypnosis business coach, and I'm here to continue answering the emails that are coming into our inbox all about the coaching program. So why don't we just jump right in?
Hi, John. Here's a question. I know your program helps in marketing. What about sales?
Yes, we do help in sales. So what comes with the program is not only an ebook that's going to break down all aspects of the sales process so you can convert more potential clients into your actual paying clients. We've also thrown in a bonus module that actually teach communication skills so you can understand how to convert sales, how to use some persuasion and sales tactics in order to create a higher conversion rate.
Here's another sales question. Does your program teach what to say to prospects calling your office?
Yes, we do. Actually, in the bonus module as well as the ebook, we teach you step by step exactly what to say to the clients. Now, to give you a little bit of a tip and some value content today in regards to answering the phone, the biggest mistake that most hypnotists make whenever they're ineffective at converting a high number of potentials into paying clients is when the client calls in and they say, "Do you help with smoke cessation? How many sessions is it? And how much does that cost?" The biggest and most common mistake made by hypnotists is they answer those questions directly. So they say, "Sure, I help with smoke cessation. My program's $200. It's a 2 or 3 session program." And what ends up happening is the potential client says, "Thank you very much," click. So in order to overcome this pitfall that many people have when they're answering the phone calls, the most important thing is to get the client to open up, to get them communicating with you. There are 3 investments a person can make in this life: a financial investment, an investment of time, and an investment of energy. In order to get them to make a financial investment in your services, 2 of the key elements that have to take place is an investment of energy and their time. Our goal is initially when we get a client to call the office is to get them opening up and telling us a lot more about their situation and what they're going on. Now, the way that I answer my phones is when a person says, "Do you help with smoke cessation?" Rather than giving them a closed-ended answer saying yes, which stops dialogue, I open it up with an open-ended question by saying, "Well, can you tell me a little bit more about your habit?" And they'll say, "Sure, I've been smoking 2 packs a day for 20 years. And they'll say, "Well, what in the past have you used to help yourself stop before? Or have you ever made any serious attempts?" And what we're doing is we're using questions with the question, kind of getting them to open up dialogue and getting them to invest time into you. What this does is create rapport. It gives them an opportunity to understand more about the client and about what you have to offer. And then when it's converting along later on in the phone call, you actually have their buying strategies or some of their pain buttons to use in order to help create that solution for them. So we're going to teach you step by step on how to do that. But a tip for today is never answer those questions directly. Use an open-ended question to answer back. They facilitate dialogue and they get them talking.
That is great. What about objections?
Well, there's all kinds of objections that we reach as any sales professionals, or especially in the hypnosis world. And again, our course outlines what the most common objections that I've heard over the last 10 years, not only with the individual clients, but in the corporate world. One of the major objections that I had to overcome was my age. Whenever I got started at 19 years old, and I looked even younger than that, people would come into my office and say, "Well, how can this young man really help me to change?" And then they would ask me, "Well, how old are you?" And so instead of getting that objection and hitting the wall and turning away and perceiving it to be a negative, we put in this program all kinds of creative reframes and ways to overcome the objections to move them forward. In this particular case, or if you're a young hypnotist out there like myself when I was getting started, I'd always respond back, "Oh, I'm 19. Isn't it such a joy that I found my life's work at such a young age?" And most people haven't found that in their life. They kind of stop in their track and they say, "Wow, that is a wonderful gift." But this program actually outlines those common objections. Objections to the price. And I'll tell you this as another tip. When you learn how to sell the value of your services and what you have to offer, there's no objection to the price. People will pay what you are asking for. So let's just use really quick the smoke cessation example. Think about what we have to offer a person. Not only is there a financial return on investment, which to date, if they're a 1 pack a day smoker, even if they're spending a couple $100s on your program, they're going to get a minimum of a $1,500 financial return back within the end of the year. So if you think about it over the course of 10 years, you're actually saving them anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000, $30,000 or more. So there's a tremendous financial return on investment. plus the intangibles, the priceless benefits. No longer having to worry about the ill effects or the illnesses. The priceless benefits of feeling like a better mother, father, or grandparent, being that right example. These are things that people can't put a price tag on. So when you learn how to effectively sell the value of your services, there's no amount of money that people won't pay for what you have to offer. So to find out more about how to create a higher conversion rate, how to turn potential clients into paying ones, be sure to check out the coaching program, hypnosisbusinesscoaching.com.